Hello, this is Unlock 3, listening and speaking for B1. We're in Unit 2 now. Unit 2 is about a topic, but let's play a game to get this topic first. I'll give you the letters one by one, and let's see if you can find the word before I got to the end. So the first one is a C. The topic of Unit 2 starts with a C. U. Can you guess it already? There are 7 words, 7 letters in total. S, T. So maybe some of you have already got the word, and the word is customs. What are customs? If you check Google, Google will give you these two definitions for customs. So customs are a traditional and widely accepted way of behaving. So customs are ways of behaving or ways of doing something. For example, how do you eat at the table? What do you do when you see your uncle? So these accepted ways of behaving or doing something, and they are specific to a particular society. For example, Saudi society, not American society, not Spanish society, place or time. So again, customs are ways of behaving or ways of doing something in a particular society, place, or time. Similar words are tradition, practice, way, ceremony, unwritten rule. So this is important actually, unwritten rules. Customs are rules in a particular society, but these are not written, and way of doing things. Another definition is a thing that one does habitually. So it's a habit, and somebody does this regularly. For example, it is our custom to visit the Lake District in October. So when somebody says this, you will understand that this person goes and visits the Lake Districts in October every year, like a habit. So similar words are habit, routine, way, or rule. So when you talk about customs, you should think about ways of doing something, unwritten rules, ways of doing things in a particular society. Unit 2 starts on page 32. So when you open the book, you will see this large picture on pages 32 and 33. The title is Customs and Traditions. We have already talked about the meaning of customs. So what are traditions? As you remember, customs are ways of doing something in an area, and traditions are actually customs that pass from generation to generation. So think about a custom. For example, how do you eat at the table? You teach this to your sons or daughters, and they teach these rules to their sons and daughters. So traditions. Traditions are customs that pass from generation to generation. So this unit 2 focuses on customs and traditions. The learning objectives are these things, especially in listening skills. We will focus on how to identify cause and effect. And in the speaking skills, we will focus on how to take turns in a discussion and use adverbs for emphasis. We will focus on the meaning of emphasis later again. Now, what do you already know about customs and traditions? So unlock your knowledge. You will see 3 questions here. So first, let's read the questions. Discuss the questions below. Which country is it from? Imagine this picture, for example. Look at the large picture here. Which country is it from? What's the tradition? And do you have a similar tradition in your country? So let's look at this picture now. This is a tradition. The first question is, which country is it from? Can you guess? These two women look like they are from an Asian country. It could be China, it could be Thailand, maybe Japan. What's the tradition? What do you think? This looks like some kind of water, yeah? And this thing looks like a boat. This also. So it is a boat. I can see 1, 2, 3 boats on water. So this water is maybe sea, maybe river. There is food, some flowers here, bananas, food again. So food and vegetable. So these women are selling food and vegetable in boats on a river or the sea. So what's the tradition? Selling, this is a market, and it is called a floating market. Floating means going on water. And these people are from Thailand. So this tradition of floating market can be found in Thailand. Do you have a similar tradition in Saudi Arabia? Do you have markets, open air markets in Saudi Arabia? So, in summary, in this video, we focused on what customs mean and what traditions mean. Let's remember again, customs are ways of doing things, unwritten rules in a particular society, and traditions are customs that pass through one generation to another generation. Now, go to the next video to learn and practice some academic vocabulary.